Okay, so have you watched some of our videos on Discover Woodward?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so you kind of know the drill. First, we're going to talk about BenTec.
Okay.
So you, I'm excited about this part. You're from the area, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, I grew up in Sharon. I graduated from Sharon Mutual High School, and went on to college at Southwestern. Married my wife, and then we had our first.
Good job.
Yes. We had our first child, Creed, and then we decided to move back home and raise our family here, and I've been happy to raise them here and love Woodward.
Tell me why you came. Tell me why you came back. I mean, I'm a Woodward girl. I came back to Woodward. Why did you come back?
Woodward, for me and my family, feels like it's the right place, and I've enjoyed being able to serve the community as an insurance agency, and I look for the opportunity to earn their vote and serve them as their next county commissioner.
Awesome. All right, so you came back to Woodward. You're a local guy. You come back, and we talked about this a little bit earlier. I love when people come back home, and that's the whole point of discoverwoodward.com is and Brian and I talk about this a lot in the office. So we have to sell our town, we have to sell our community before we can sell homes. And it's probably a little bit the same with your insurance too. That relationship is so important with our customers. And we're able to develop really great relationships in Woodward because Woodward is, it's a special community. So welcome back home. You've been home for a little bit because now you've got more than Creed. Yes,
we have two other kids. Also have Cray. He's will be a first grader, and my daughter Channing. She'll be starting school in August, and so we're very excited that they're all in school now, and hopefully school will be normal come August. But we're prepared if it isn't.
I think parents and teachers alike are saying.
Everybody's ready.
On my morning walk this morning with some teachers, they said we really need school to be normal again.
Yes.
So everybody's in agreement on that. So, all right, so let's talk insurance first. Okay, so how long have you been in the insurance business? What made you decide to do insurance?
Well, I started working as a team member for a captive agent in Weatherford while I was going through school, and really decided that this was something that I wanted to make a career out of. When I went to college, I was going into accounting, and enjoyed that and took several classes of that, but then I switched over to finance and just stuck with insurance, and I've really enjoyed it. You mentioned the relationships. That's probably the most rewarding in this industry is just getting to know people and help protect what's important to them, and I've really enjoyed it.
Right. And I think Brian and I both agree with that. I'm so I can't even say it, relationship oriented. Brian's all numbers. So y'all have that little thing in common. And I'm like, oh, look, the people, because I do. I love getting to know people, and I love those relationships that we're able to build in our business. But that's what keeps the business going, and it's what keeps the business exciting. And in insurance, having those relationships with your customers is very valuable, isn't it?
Yes, for sure.
Knowing changes. So my insurance agent called this week, and said, hey, it's time for us to have an annual review. And so that's important because why? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, everything changes a lot with, insurance carriers. Sometimes the policies change, rates change. So I always encourage all my clients, it's always good to review your current coverage and make sure that, for example, I had a customer who built a shed, and so they need to increase their dwelling coverage for that. And so it's always important to review coverages for your home and things you have insured. But also, we also do health insurance and life insurance. And so life insurance is very important. No one ever wants to think about, when they pass. But one of the worst things that someone could have is, leaving that burden, on their family.
Right.
And so at our agency, we really like to visit with our clients and try to find out what their need is and try to find a policy that would fit their budget and helps protect their family.
Absolutely. Life insurance is something, it's actually so morbid, I guess. It's always it's like the first thing on my mind, because you just don't know. And both of my kids, they're with me, and I know that if something happened to me, I still feel this huge responsibility. I know I won't know when I'm gone, but I feel it's such a huge responsibility to make sure that they're still handled and taken care of. And so I think that's a big deal. And I think we always think life insurance, older people, but really life insurance, younger people is a wiser choice. Do you agree with me?
I would agree, especially when rates are more affordable when you're a younger person. And so if you can get in there and lock in a good rate while you're healthy and young, that's very smart and beneficial for your family. And then also, you know, as you're a younger person, your needs may be higher because you may have more debt as a younger person. And so strategy, like planning out what amount for those things is good, and reviewing that because you may take out a loan, you may buy a new house, you may need to adjust that.
Yes, everyone should buy new houses. Yes. Okay, so insurance. So we've talked about life insurance and homeowners insurance, and you mentioned...
Yeah, we do health insurance too.
Okay.
So we sell group health insurance for a lot of our clients who have businesses. That's a benefit that they provide to their employees. And then we also sell individual health insurance. And, you know, it's been a challenging thing, you know, with the past few years with the healthcare reform, but we've been able to manage to get through that. There are some other avenues for people to get insurance now. The short-term medical plans are a little more affordable for someone who doesn't qualify for coverage through the marketplace. So there are some other avenues out there, along with Christian Health Share Ministries. We can work with that. And so, yeah, we really enjoy meeting with our clients, and it's really focused on them, their need, and we kind of review them, and we enjoy doing it.
Do you want to touch a little bit on the Christian Health Share? Because that's something that is a little bit foreign to me still. I mean, I've read a little bit about it. I even looked at it a little bit for myself, but it's still a little bit of a foreign concept to me. Do you want to address that real quick?
Yeah, well, we're not able to be listed as an agent. So basically when we help our clients, we're just doing it, you know, because it's in their best interest. But for some people who can't afford, you know, traditional health insurance, the Christian Health Share Plan can be an opportunity for them to pay in at a lower premium. And then if they have a claim, you know, it's everyone who's paid in to the plan, claims are paid out of that. And so depending on the situation, it could be a good fit, and it's an alternative solution that does meet the ACA. I guess now there's not a penalty, but when there was, if you had that, you were exempt.
Sure. It's substantially cheaper. So that's what our family's not insured on, but it's whatever they call it.
Yeah.
We share expenses with.
And one thing, talking about local, like, if you doctor here locally, you know, a lot of the doctors work really well, even though they're not in network. You know, they provide their documents and file claims. And so it's been a good benefit for people who are trying to save, you know, where they can. Because, you know, for a lot of people who do not qualify for the insurance marketplace, you know, their insurance premiums can be higher than their monthly mortgage payment on their home. So it's very difficult for people who are looking for...
Sure. All right, so tell us a little bit about your office. Who works with you, or do you have a team? Tell us a little bit about how your office works.
Yeah, so we're located at 1803 Oklahoma Avenue here in Woodward, and we have 3 of us office here, and then we have 5 other employees at our Sapulpa branch. And so we work as a team, and we really enjoy day in and day out doing what we do.
Tell us how we would reach you if I have an insurance need, or if I'm just curious and I just want to do some price checking or some quotes. Tell me how I would do that.
Well, we have a website at BenTecInsurance.com that you can go into and request a quote. Also, give us a call, 580-256-9918. You can also send us an email or message us on Facebook, and we'll be glad to give you a quote.
Well, we really appreciate you joining us today. We appreciate your information, not just for the campaign, but also for the BenTec Insurance.
Yes.
And we appreciate you being a Northwest Oklahoma boy that came back to support our community.